Hey, Curly. Good to talk to you again. Just wanted to get your sense. I was talking to Coach about, his expectations for you this season. He expects you to be one of the top receivers on the team. How are you kind of preparing yourself for this season after what you did last year as kind of a breakout year for you?
Prepare the same way for me. To be honest, nothing really changes. At the end of the day, we just playing football, right? Just a different year. So I'm going to prepare the same way I prepare, and I'm going to play the same way that I'm used to playing, right? So for me, it's just about knowing what I got to do on each and every play, knowing my details, and having to trust the quarterback, knowing that if he looks my way, I'm in the right spot, and I can make that play. So for me, nothing really changes. So the same focus, the same mentality, and the same approach to the game.
This is the second year for you in this offense. Do you feel like it's getting just easier for you for preparation and just knowing how everything is going, or do you feel like there's some subtle changes that have been made in this offense for this season?
For the most part, I feel really comfortable. It's my second year in Coach Dinwiddie's offense. So there's always something you can learn. So for me, it's all about attention to details and just knowing not only my spot, but another position, like the whole offense pretty much, right? So now I can get better at knowing everything that's happening in the offense, even the run game, right? So there's always something that I can learn, and that's why I want to do this year, So take my learning to a different level.
You've had the opportunity to play with many great veterans in this league. Obviously, this year you guys bring in Brandon Banks. What type of impact has he had on you? Do you feel like you've tried to learn from him, considering you've been able to watch him closely playing against Hamilton?
Yeah, no, Brandon's been awesome. He's a super cool dude. He knows his stuff, so he loves football. If you love football, then I want to get close to you. If it doesn't, like, aside from it sounding weird, but like for him, he's one of those guys who you can ask him anything. He'll be the same dude. You can go to him for whatever you want. If you had just a question, if you wanted to just talk, if something's happening in your life, you can just talk to him. So he's been awesome. And playing football, there's always something you can learn from a guy like that. He's a Hall of Famer. I grew up watching Brandon Banks when he was on Washington. So for me, it's been a blessing to being able to suit up with them.
And seeing him in practice, I see that he still has that speed that gives him his name, Speedy B. Do you see that, and do you kind of kind of marvel at a guy that's been able to do this for so long and kind of get to see that firsthand every week?
Yeah, it's amazing. We go to practice every day, and I'm like, man, like he doesn't even look like he's running fast, but when you watch him on film, he's really moving, right? So it's been honestly, it's been nothing short of what he's done in his whole career. So now I just get to see it up closer.
And final one here, Curly. Ryan says he wants to get you more involved in the offense, trying to get you going a bit more. What are some ways that you feel like you can really add to this offense and help this offense, get those, maybe get more points on the board? I know that's always been a focus for you guys.
Honestly, for me, I'll help the offense in any way that coach thinks I can help the offense. If that's going deep, if that's catching some screens, if that's catching us a few hook passes, going over the middle. Honestly, I'm a team first guy, so whatever the coach is going to do his job, and that's to put us in the position to make plays and to do what's best for the team. So for me, I'm gonna trust what he has planned for us, and I'm gonna go out there and execute it to the best of my abilities. You know what I mean? So I'm just here to do my part, and my part is whatever it is to help this team win.
All right, thanks, Curly.
Frank Stanici, Candid Frank Live.
Hey, Curly, enjoy the season. I hope the best for you. As a Canadian football player who came out of out of Canadian college, give us your opinion on how not surprised we should be with guys like Connor and the quarterbacks that are Canadian, that this year it looks like we actually have a great opportunity to see some good Canadian quarterbacks that could play really well.
Well, really shouldn't be shocked, because at the end of the day, it's still football, right? So no matter where you play football, if you're a good football player, if you're an American player, you're a Canadian player, and you step on the football field and you know how to play football, then why should it matter where you come from? You know what I mean? So for me, at the end of the day, it all starts. You got to earn your respect among your peers and around the players in the league. But at the end of the day, if you're a football player, you're a football player. Nothing really matters other than that.
I guess the only word maybe I'll challenge what you said with is opportunity.
Yeah, 100%. So if you get an opportunity to showcase what you can do, regardless if you're American or Canadian, you should be able to showcase what you can do on a football field, right? But if you take that opportunity and you don't showcase your skills, then that kind of puts you behind, right? So think about life, and in football, you got to do. It's what you do with the opportunities you get, right? So, and we hope that we capitalize with the opportunities that we get.
Well, you and O'Connor are proving that Canadians, given the opportunity, can excel. So thanks for that, and thanks for doing this.
Welcome.